You had to leave your home state, huh? Because you couldn't afford it? Well, guess what? I was listening to the freaking Tom Segura podcast. He's a comedian, and Joey Diaz was on there. And even Joey Diaz, right? Funny, one of the funniest motherfuckers. I got to meet him too. He's pretty cool. He was even saying, like, I'm out of here, man.
I am just waiting for a signal to get the fuck out of here. Whether it's a little out of Reno, maybe it's Vegas.
Good morning, everybody. It's Demise Media. All right. Shout out to mindseye for giving, for commenting on a lot of my videos. I really appreciate it. The California exodus is real, y'all. The California exodus. So people leaving California. At first I was like, that's not true. You know what I'm saying? But actually I know a lot of people that have already left California. They've moved to states like Nevada, Oregon, Idaho, right? So typically Reno, Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada, Henderson, Nevada, Portland, Oregon, and Boise, Idaho. Now, I'm California born and raised. I love California. And when I was, I never wanted to leave. I was like, why go anywhere else? It's the Golden State, California. You know what I'm saying? But lately, being a father and looking at home ownership as a next step in my life to buy a house, it's going to be very expensive. Down payment, closing costs, everything. I was looking at home prices in San Jose, where I'm born and raised, where I'm from, and you're looking at $1 million for a 3-bedroom house. You know what I'm saying? It's like not a mansion. It's not in a gated community. And I was just like, wow, man. There might be some deals. There might be some fixer-uppers for like $700,000 or $600,000. I'm like, you know what? Fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, shit. I might have to leave. There's cheaper areas like Modesto, California, Stockton, Bakersfield. These are less desirable places. Not as many job opportunities. It's in a hot area, temperature-wise. And I'm like, I don't want to live there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather stay where I am, where I'm from, or get the freak out of Cali. Now, my girlfriend wants to move to Orange County, which is Anaheim, Orange, all these other little cities. I'm pretty much down for that as well. But when you factor in all the monthly costs of the house and rent, it's expensive too. So we're taking a trip to Illinois, to Chicago. I know a lot of people have been saying, don't go to Illinois because of the taxes, very expensive. Don't go to Chicago because of the violence. But people that have actually been there have said it's actually a nice place. Just avoid the bad areas. But me and my girlfriend are taking a trip with my son. We'll be there for 5 days, just checking out all the little areas that are a little more affordable. The minimum wage is not that much less than it is out here, and then the house prices are not $1 million necessarily like they are out here. Yeah, like I said, I know people that have moved to out of state. They've moved out of the Silicon Valley for sure, San Jose, but there's a lot of people that have moved out of state, and we might be the next ones to do it. Like I said, one part of me feels like it's like weak, like, oh, so you had to leave your home state, huh? Because you couldn't afford it? Well, guess what? I was listening to the freaking Tom Segura podcast. He's a comedian, and Joey Diaz was on there, and even Joey Diaz, right? Funny, one of the funniest motherfuckers. I got to meet him too. He's pretty cool. He was even saying, like, I'm out of here, man.
I am just waiting for a signal to get the fuck out of here. Whether it's a little out of Reno, maybe it's Vegas.
He's looking for that opportunity to stay, whether it's like a movie role or like a show or something like that, he said. But he's tired of getting fucked in the ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so property taxes, I never knew what that was. My grandma broke it down, and she said that when you buy a house, you have to pay every 6 months, right? Or every month it adds up. So basically, in California, when you own a house, every single year, you're going to have to pay like $7,000 to $10,000 a year in property taxes. That doesn't even go towards your house. It goes towards taxes. I barely know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm a dumbass, you know what I'm saying? You factor all that shit in, you're getting raped in the freaking butt. You know what I mean? And it's going to happen everywhere else, but hey, at least there'll be a little lube. You know what I mean? If you're going to fuck me in the ass, use a little lube at least. Not such high taxes. Not a house, not $1 million house. That's small. You know what I'm saying? Jesus. So we're going to venture out, we're going to see. And that's not where that's the potential place that we're going to look into living. We got to also try maybe places in Ohio, maybe places in Florida, maybe places in Michigan, like Ann Arbor, Michigan, or the Detroit area, the outside, like Southfield or St. Clair Shores, Birmingham. These are all places that are in Michigan as well. And yes, everyone has been telling me the same stuff. Oh my gosh, are you going to be able to find a job? Oh my gosh, there's a lot of violence. But the people that have actually been to these places and people that have lived and are from these places actually tell me a different story. They say, it's not that bad. You can find a decent job. You can avoid the bad areas. Unfortunately, the segregation is real and stuff like that, where the people that are in the bad areas tend to stay there. And nothing against anybody, okay? So from the people that are from these areas, they say it's actually not as bad as it seems. Why not? We'll see how it is. All right, guys, Demise Media, thank you all so very much.